Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you all so very much for joining me. Today I'm sharing what could possibly be the cleanest and simplest cards for me to date. Also, if you're new to the Scan and Cut, stick around because I am going to talk a little bit about that too. Now, I'm also over on the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel sharing a cute shaker card featuring the Cattitude stamp set plus 2 new die sets that pair perfectly with this set. Also, they're great standalones. The direct link is in the description box below, so be sure to hop over there and check that out as well. I'm getting started by stamping all the images from the Cattitude stamp set onto Copic Express It Blend cardstock with Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and then I run the images through the Scan and Cut. So let's talk about the Scan and Cut. Whenever you run your images through the Scan and Cut, you need to make sure the images have a solid outline. When the machine scans the images, if there are any breaks in that outline, it's going to read that as separate images. And when it reads it as separate images, it's going to cut it as separate images. So I use a fine tip Copic friendly pen to connect any breaks in the outline to avoid this. Obviously, I missed the break in this little guy's feet and the machine cut them off. And he's kind of upset about it. You can see it on his little face. Take the time to check your stamped images for any breaks in the outlines, and by connecting them with a pen, it will save you a lot of headache in the long run. Now, I have the images temporarily attached to a scratch piece of cardstock with repositionable tape, and I decided to keep the coloring simple on the images. I'm using warm grays W1, W3, and W5, and I'm just adding a little bit of shading to these guys. I'm not doing anything complicated with this. R20 to their nose and ears. Now for that thoughtful little gift that we have sitting there, E29, E27, and E23. For the litter box, Y17, Y15, and Y13. Now for inside the litter box, E30, E33, and a few of the warm grays. The scratching post, YR68, YR65, and YR61. The ball of yarn, BG18, BG15, and BG13. Now the sentiments with this set are so amazing, so I'm going to use them to add interest to my card base. So I'm going to start by doing a little bit of repeat stamping here with the word scratch, and I'm using VersaFine Clair Warm Breeze ink. This is my secret to repeat stamping. Now I always use an acrylic block when I do repeat stamping. I just find it's a lot faster than having to constantly move your stamp around in the MISTI. So I found that if I use my VersaFine Clair inks, I usually have no issues whatsoever on the first impression unless it's a user error. Like sometimes I don't press hard enough on one part of the block or something and I might not get that solid stamped image, but it's always my fault. It's not the anything to do with the ink. So I recommend the VersaFine Clair inks. They're perfect for getting a beautiful solid stamped image on the first go round, and they're great for that repeat stamping. So here I'm just going to add a few scratch lines extending from his little paws, and I just used that scratch piece of paper to keep my lines straight. I didn't want these to be solid lines. I wanted them to have a very sketchy feel to it. The cats in this set are very sketchy looking to me. I love the way they look. They're so much fun. So I'm going to go ahead now and work on the next card. I'm using the word nope from the stamp set, and I'm just going to stamp it straight to my card base with that Warm Breeze ink, and I'm just going to do it right to the left of him. Now I will be creating some sentiment strips to pair with these in just a few seconds. So for the last card, I decided a birthday card would be great for this card, and so I stamped that directly to the top of the card base. So for our sentiment strips, we're going to do three different sentiments using the VersaFine Clair Nocturne ink onto white cardstock, and then just trim those down with your paper trimmer. We're going to add the cats with mounting foam. The scratching post and the litter box I glue directly to the card base. And then the little gift left in the litter box, I used mounting foam, as well as that ball of yarn. I used mounting foam. I added the sentiments with mounting foam strips. They're like 1/8 of an inch thick. They're amazing. If you haven't tried them, I highly recommend them. And a few enamel dots will finish these cards off. They're so much fun. This stamp set is full of sarcasm. I absolutely love it. And the little angry cat, he is the best. I love him. Okay, so I do believe that's going to bring us to the end of the video. I really appreciate you joining me. Don't forget to hop over to the Whimsy Stamps YouTube channel and check out that shaker card I'm sharing over there today. The link is in the description box below. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you'll click the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of new content to the channel. Please feel free to share my videos with your crafty friends. And for more information on the products used, head over to the Whimsy Stamps website. And I hope you have an amazing day.